Let's kick it off. Let's go. Cut out the first bit. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's the Most Deaf Podcast, episode 2. You know me. I'm Casey. And I'm El Prez. And this is my lovely lady wife, Cindy.
The VP.
That's right. And then we also have our producer, Erick, over here today.
Woo,
Man in the
Erick.
board.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Producer, camera, voice of God.
We needed some authority in here.
That's right. We needed someone to keep it going because we're talkers.
Yeah, no kidding. You'll never get us to stop.
I know. Okay, so what's the first thing on the deck?
Well, first of all,
sorry.
I guess you're producing now.
I know, Rama. What are we doing? What are we waiting on?
Chop, chop, chop.
I know, sorry.
No, well, the first order of business is to explain who we are, explain what we do. Yeah. All right. This is my wife, as I told you. How long have we been married, Cindy?
9 years this year?
I guess. I'll take your word for it.
If you say so.
Oh, it feels like 90.
Uh-huh. 9
And
years.
what is it we do?
Well, we founded the Desert Empire Filmmaker Foundation, which is a nonprofit for here.
Where's here?
Here in the Inland Empire.
What's that?
Which is basically Riverside County and San Bernardino counties. It's a pretty big area. You know, you go from real down low, from like Coachella area, all the way to the high desert, which is like Victorville, right? Yeah, that's still.
Yeah.
That's still the IE.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way down to Ontario and like Corona, right?
And Temecula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the IE is big.
Yeah.
And, you know, we founded this because we ourselves are filmmakers, first of all. And we started doing our films here in the Inland Empire. And we did a lot of short films. And, you know, our next step was either like, okay, so should we move to LA? Should we start a business, like a production company, which is like everybody has a production company. You know what I mean? I just didn't. Nothing really felt
everybody
right.
has a podcast, so
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, this is not a saturated market at all.
I know, right?
Yeah. Another old white dude with a podcast. How do you like that?
I know. So what was I?
What were you saying?
I don't remember.
Okay, but we were making a bunch of films and stuff like that, and it's like, okay, what's the next step? We don't know what to do or where to go, and we're just like, well, let's keep building up what's going on out here because there's like a scene. You know, how many places get to have like a scene to do something where you're going around like, oh, I know him, I know her, I know them, you know? And it's like, right, let's keep building this up. Like, let's keep building this indie hotbed up. Let's try to help other people out, you know?
Right. And so basically what we're trying to do is to remove barriers. Because, you know, me and Casey tell people, oh yeah, we make films. Like that's our main thing that we like to do. And usually people are so intrigued. They're like, you guys make movies? Like, how do you do that? Or like, I know someone who like wants to act, or like, oh, I have a script that I've been sitting on. So it's like, it's one of those things that we heard a lot of good feedback from, and we just know that the talent is here, and that's, you know, LA isn't for everybody, and that's okay. And I don't think we're LA people per se, and we just have a life out here, right? We have our kids, our, you know, family and all that stuff. So we want to keep everything here in the Inland Empire, and we know we have the very talented people, because many of them do live out here in the Inland Empire, but work in Los Angeles. So, you know, we're trying to bring up the community as well, just to bring filmmaking out here. So our local resources
Let's wrap it up. We covered all this in the first episode.
Sorry,
Let's wrap that up.
my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah. And so let's go into our first segment. Let's talk about movies. Okay, everybody. That's interesting. That's fun to talk about. Everybody loves movies if you're over 25. So what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is Jurassic Park.
Why?
Okay, I think because I just love the idea of something. It's so, I don't know, it's magical. It's magical to me.
I think you could just say, I love dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs. Yeah, I do love dinosaurs.
Yes, everybody loves dinosaurs.
Yeah, and it's just something fun. And the animatronics, it's such a good time.
Okay, so you love Jurassic Park. And
A Clockwork Orange.
well, that's not where I was going. We'll put a pin in that one. And then years later, we listened to the audiobook of Jurassic Park together. And the funny thing is one of the really big changes is the characterization of Dr. Alan Grant, who in the movie is a little more serious and a little more stuffy and professional and doesn't like the kids. And that's his whole arc, is learning to like kids. Mm-hmm. But in the book, it's that, no, he is a big kid who still loves dinosaurs, and he has like a beard, and he's like super happy to go on this adventure with the kids.
Right.
Him and the kids are on like a raft running from the T-Rex through the whole book, and not on the car track.
Right.
Yeah. And they don't sleep in like the no, they do sleep in the trees, but yeah. So you know what I mean? That's like a funny big difference. And then like the lawyer is the good guy, but in the movie gets eaten on the toilet. And it's like a big punchline.
That's iconic.
See, but there's a lot of iconic moments too.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely. Clever girl. That's a lot of good lines.
Yeah.
Like, hold on to your butts. That's, it's a good one.
It's quotable. It's a quotable one. All right. Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you like about Clockwork Orange?
The soundtrack, first of all, it's a great soundtrack.
The great Wendy Carlos.
And we can talk all about Wendy, but I'm not sure if we want to go that deep. But it's such I just love how it looks. I just love everything about it. But I'm just a big fan though of Kubrick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Well,
you haven't seen 2001.
I haven't.
That one's...
What a sin, huh?
Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, the funny thing about the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey, it's very iconic, it's very influential, but just as a movie watcher, it's not the most exciting, entertaining movie. It's a little heady, it's a bit long, a bit slow. But Clockwork Orange is the movie he made right after that, and it was like, that's when he got all the clout to do whatever he wanted in a movie. And that's like, you can see a big split in the timeline of like everything he did up through from The Killing and all the stuff before that to 2001 were like products of like the studio system and him kind of being a director for hire, like with Spartacus and stuff like that to some degree. And then, it's like 2001, big hit, first serious sci-fi movie, really, aside from like Forbidden Planet, which wasn't like a huge thing. I love Forbidden Planet. It's a great film. But yeah, it's like the first hard sci-fi movie. It's based on an Arthur C. Clarke novel. All of Kubrick's films based on books too.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Clockwork Orange.
Book is always better.
But speaking of adaptation, we got to get you to listen to the audiobook for Clockwork Orange.
It's
a book, yeah.
Of course, I know it's a book. Okay, and what about you, Casey? What's your favorite movie?
I'm terrible about having favorites, but I'll tell you the movies I've watched the most times, sure. Because some of those are definitely like getting to special interest level of having watched these so many times. But Grease.
You love Grease.
I love Grease. Grease is infinitely entertaining. And everybody loves those songs. Like, you're at a legit, real white people party if they're playing music from Grease.
If they're playing ABBA.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. But if it's like, got grandma on the dance floor. You're the one that I want. You are the one for. And dads are like, okay, I like this song. I'm getting on the dance.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's my people, dude.
Yeah. Sure is.
Yeah. Wayne's World 2.
Wayne's World
2,
yeah.
Which, like, when I was a kid, I had the VHSs of those two movies, and I would just, like, put one in, watch it, and then go put the other one in, and then watch the other one and watch it, like...
Oh, just, yeah.
Nonstop, yeah. And then after that is probably like The Big Lebowski. Mm-hmm. Great movie. One of the greatest neo-noir comedies. Just one of the best in that genre, in a real saturated genre.
Love it. What about you, Eric? What are your favorites?
Boss Baby 1 and 2, I would say.
Sick.
I haven't seen Boss Baby.
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, is it that good?
You need to give me that report.
Boss Baby scares me. I don't know how I feel about mixing capitalism with children.
I mean,
I love it.
Yeah.
But for real, I think my favorite movie would have to be Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah. Classic.
It is a classic. Guillermo del Toro is like, I mean, come on, I'm the Pale Man.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like one of like the like that is a creature from nightmares.
Yeah. There's not a lot of films about Civil War Spain either. You know what I mean? That's a pretty verdant ground to tap into. Like, yeah, that's a good one.
I think one that's up there for me. Do you guys like animated? Like, would you guys count like animated movies?
Of course, yeah.
I think Hercules.
Oh, girl, you mean Hercules.
Hercules, exactly.
Look what the gladiator.
Hercules.
No, I mean, it's well written.
Yeah.
It's like
So good.
characters are so good.
Oh, the musical numbers, though.
The soundtrack.
It's like, I can go the distance.
I know which one you want to sing.
No chance, no way. I won't say it, no.
And that song will be played at my wedding.
Yes.
Get off my case. I won't say it.
It's too cliche. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of our favorites too. That's a good one.
See, I wish we had Vince here too, because he loves musicals.
He does.
He loves musicals. And it's like, Vince is pretty butch, you know, like he doesn't read as a musical lover kind of guy, but it's great. Like, I was asking,
sorry, I gotta.
oh, don't do that.
Oh,
Well, it's because it was falling.
Okay.
See, like you see how it's.
Yeah, I see it. Crank it.
I can't crank it.
Okay.
Okay,
Gonna have to cut that.
sorry.
Yeah. But it's like, I asked him what his favorite movie was last year. He's like, Wicked, dude.
Wicked
Yeah.
is an insane movie. Like in any perspective that you watch it in, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. No, I mean, and
I
just
can't
that
say
they sang live for their takes and everything too,
Right.
like it was theatrical. It was
Yeah,
great.
and all the what are they called when it's right then and there? Like I'm gonna have to edit this out too.
That's okay. Don't worry.
That's all you.
I got you. I know. I got you.
The voice of God should not be stuttering.
Don't keep the sorry.
Sorry. The practicality of
Oh yes.
the techniques, like it's just so it's very true.
It's
to
impressive.
It
It's
is.
so impressive.
I just like to watching that movie. I'm just like not buying the plot because it's just like we have like rabbit people and like tin men and like flying monkeys and stuff, but a girl with green skin. Whoa, no way! Like,
That's true. I never even thought about that.
it's like, hold on, this is Oz. We need really normal everything the same.
Exactly. It's like this is what we choose to hang our hat on.
Yeah. No, I definitely get it where they were going in the meta of the movie with the casting and all that.
I would have loved to hear somebody's perspective on the movie that does not know a single thing about the musical.
I don't know about the music. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I mean, I was a theater nerd in high school.
Nerd.
No, it wasn't.
Cringe.
I wasn't that bad though. Like I just spent a lot of time in the theater, but I wasn't like super. But I remember when the whole Wicked thing, like as far as like the other theater kids kind of really got into it. So I just remember everybody was like defying gravity. You know what I mean? So I was like, I knew the songs and I knew somewhat what the story was, but I never seen the play.
You're gonna be
Popular. Yeah, and it's cute. I like it. I don't know.
Oh, it became it got its whole moment again for social media as like a TikTok sound and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, yeah. I mean, it's too The funny thing about it did harken back to like the old golden age of musical film, like MGM film stuff, like because you saw all the money on the screen. Like that looked like a movie. Like it was like, whoa, this is an expensive ass movie to make.
Right.
And you see every dollar on screen.
Yeah, I mean the braids.
Oh my God!
It was like little. Have you seen
micro braids?
Yeah, the micro braids, the detailing, and just like it was insane. Like it was so good.
And I think I don't know if it was the director or it was Cynthia Erivo that asked for a specific green color. Like they had to like mix it every single day that they were recording, just because the colors were gonna be off because of the lighting and
right.
There was so much detail that went into it that I mean we need to start. There will be classes, history classes.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, it was good. But yeah, like as far as like a favorite movie of mine though, probably Army of Darkness. It's a real bro answer, but I love it.
You are bro.
Yeah, I know.
As long as it's not Citizen Kane.
Oh my God! Like,
is that too much of a cliche?
It's totally a film student cliche,
Yeah,
and I've seen that in the wild before. Like even at my brother's parties, hanging out with people older than me. Like, yeah, just love Citizen Kane, just so ahead of its time, you know.
If Citizen Kane or any Quentin Tarantino movie comes up, I try not to, but I will roll my eyes.
Yeah, you just you're like, okay, opinion discarded. Like,
yeah. It's Tarantino. I don't. I just can't get over the feet thing. You know, that's why I covered my feet right now. It's like I'm not going to show these puppies for free. You know, I'm not gonna. You know, I really get.
Are you gonna plug your foot finder?
Oh yeah, I do have a foot finder. Make sure to follow. I don't even know my login. I did get like a whole a lifetime membership though.
What makes you think you deserve?
You know what?
You're gonna be in demand.
You know, you're gonna make me cry. I'm kidding. No.
No foot shaming.
No, exactly, Kate.
The foot shaming in this room is remarkable.
The Tarantino shaming, that's fine.
We can shame people who have the foot fetish, but not the feet themselves.
Yeah, that's God, wokeness has gone too far. The West is falling.
You know, people were born without feet.
It's true.
People are dying, kid.
People are dying.
People are dying, literally. Okay, what's
next on the
Okay, yeah. So then the next thing is, well, what got you into wanting to make films? What got you into filmmaking? It's one thing to watch movies, but then to think like, I can do that.
Gosh, well, I think for me, it started in the theater. But it was one of those things. I've always liked directing and doing. I was never a stage person. I would do like background stuff, you know. If like, oh, we need an extra. Okay, cool. I'll go on there. But like for me, I didn't love the spotlight like that in that sense. But I like to be in charge. Like I like to run things, and But anyway, I'm sorry. Question was that what got me into filmmaking?
Yeah.
So I think what got me into filmmaking is I've always really liked photography, and I've always liked theater, and I've always liked performance stuff. And when I was in high school, back in my day, in my senior year, we actually got like the first Mac computers that had like, Final Cut Pro. So I was like one of the first classes, at least.
Damn, Unc.
I know. Stop. No, and but basically, it's just that I started learning to edit, and I saw how great, or like just how we could fake things, and just like how I was like, oh, that's really cool, or like kind of learning, or just watching BTS stuff. I really loved always BT, even like when like MTV, like how making the video. You remember like making the video?
Yeah.
Okay, that was like you might not. Eric,
Did you watch the one where they did the double episode of Eminem, The Real Slim Shady, and Kid Rock, American Badass?
I probably did. I just don't remember it.
That was a good one. That was cool.
But yeah, I think just I've always been fascinated with the process. I was just like, wow, that's really interesting. And for the longest time, I just thought like, I guess if I want to do it, I just got to do it all myself. But that's really not the case.
Guess we do got to do it all ourselves still.
I mean, but what about you, Casey?
What got me into filmmaking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I've always been just like a huge movie nerd too. Like, and I never got too into necessarily cameras, but I was always fascinated by directors. I was always like, yeah, no, like I loved watching like Tarantino interviews. Okay, because I've got like a huge head.
Sorry.
Like, all right, that's how he talks. He has like a Valley Girl accent.
He does.
He does.
Tarantino, he's just interesting.
Oh yeah.
That's one thing about people.
They all have
They have
balance.
that.
Noted. Now I
That's
know.
the true reason why I don't like Tarantino movies. I can look past the foot fetish, but the Valley Girl accent,
It's too far.
It's too far.
Yeah. But yeah, I always liked like directors. Like I always loved to watch the Oscars and stuff like that. And then I did start to like listen to directors' commentaries and stuff on DVDs because special features were such a thing. And then you start to like probably the one that really like kicked me off with watching like BTS stuff and seeing what goes into making a movie was like Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
Because that dude, like those
Iconic.
movies had so much BTS and so many featurette things on there.
It's so good.
And, you know, in like 01, 02, 03, like you'd watch the movie and then just like, dude, there's like 4 discs in here. Like,
I'm just imagining like filming back in those days where everything was ginormous and clunky too.
and on film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to just
It's delicate and it's going to get
Yeah.
exposed and ruined. And
Yeah.
it's extremely flammable. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. But like, I think the first time I ever watched a movie and I thought about like, oh my God, like, hold on. They had to like call cut and then they had to get the actor to stop and then they had to like clean up all the blood off him or get him like a second copy of the clothes he's wearing and then do the scene again, but have the camera over here slightly now. And like that takes all day to do. And there's like 40 people on set and there's like a carpenter making sets. You know what I mean? Like, and someone doing their hair and
Hair, makeup, like-
and like the first time that ever clicked for me is when I saw the movie Once Upon a Time in Mexico. And I was like 14, 15, 16 or something like that when that came out. But it's like, and that one has like so many like quick cuts and it's action gunplay, stuff like that. And it's like, okay, shot of like shotgun blast going off and then cut. And it's the shot of the guy like getting hit and like being launched through the window and all that.
Yeah.
And
It's pretty over top.
yeah, no, I
but
love
it's
that.
great. Yeah. And like in a really great way.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, we still good?
yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
What else are we talking about?
Well, it was like the what got you into filmmaking, and then too, it's like how I actually got started with like being on sets and being in a film and stuff is I was actually playing guitar at this coffee shop that my then girlfriend worked at, and there was this weird old Danish guy named Jorn Winther who would come in every day. And he watched me play guitar, and he'd be like, "Yes, you have like a cool look, and you're doing this, playing the guitar. Can you act?" And I was like, "Sure," because all through school, I did like, all through like grade school, I did this like singing thing, acting thing that like wasn't part of the school, it wasn't part of theater or whatever, because we didn't have that at the time. And then I was in theater stuff in like junior high and high school a little bit, but I wasn't like a theater kid. But yeah, I was like, sure, I can act. And I went to like one of this guy's classes and he just shouted at me the whole time. He's like, "No, your brother is dying. You have to be so sad." And it's like,
Literally, that's how he sounds.
yeah. And it's like, he would always go on about like, "Well, I was the cameraman for the Beatles on Ed Sullivan." And it's like, that's cool, dude. Like,
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, like, I was like, great. And I filmed California Jam in 1974 with the Eagles. It's like, that's so cool, dude. Like, awesome. But he invited me on to this film he put together called Shakespeare's Cat,
Yep.
which is
Shakespeare's Cat.
probably the worst movie ever made.
It's It's
Yeah.
unique. It's
But
very unique.
I got like 3 different speaking roles, and I got different cat makeup and stuff all the time. And that was shot out in Desert Hot Springs at the studio they have out there. And I forgot the name of it right now. I'm not sure if they're still around.
Who knows?
But that was the first time I was on a set acting, and like it was like a pretty big indie production. I think it was like a $750K budget or something.
That's pretty darn good.
I mean, I can't imagine what we could do with that, you know.
I know.
And it was shot on Red. It was like the Red one, like one of the very earliest Red cameras, and like, yeah, it was like, wow, I'm really on to something here.
But like, I remember it didn't get color corrected, did it?
Oh my God, no! Like it's like
It's all flat, right?
it's all like blown out and flat, and yeah. Well, it's like it had such weird choices to it too, where it's like it's supposed to be taking place on a stage, and it's like a play within a movie, and like they left all these footlights in there that were just like the milk jugs, like that are just cut like partway off the top and stuff to like cover the footlights and stuff. Like
Strange.
it was, and I remember.
I thought the strangest thing was like that they built the stage
Yeah.
to look like a stage, like, and I was like, why didn't you just film that like in a theater,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't understand. That was the strangest part.
No,
to
they
me.
built like a legit like theater stage on the sound stage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And that was like a 28-day shoot, and I only got paid like $25 a day. No, and I remember like at the time everybody tried to like band together and like include a writer to be paid like $200 a day, and we'll need this, we'll need that, and it would, like everybody came in on like Monday, like day 2 or 3 of shooting, and it's like, yeah, we're not standing for this. Like, you need to pay us right, and they're just like, no. And everybody's like, well, I still want to be in this movie, so okay. Everybody crumbled at the same exact
Like,
time.
all right.
We're like, all right, you guys drive a hard bargain.
Now get back to work.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and it's like I had like 3 different speaking roles in it too, but they're all like little bit parts and stuff. And then I still only got credited as like crazy cat number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and then like I didn't do anything else film related for years and years, you know, and it wasn't until I got a chance by tagging along with you and all your friends from film school to start, where I was just like insinuated myself. It's like, do you guys need music? Like, I can do music. You know?
Yeah.
So
You signed yourself up.
you bet I did.
You're like, so I'm gonna show up on set, right? I was like, oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Go
Well,
on.
that was for a 48, so it's like we'll take who we can get.
right.
48-hour film project. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, we'll take you. You know?
I was gonna say, are we gonna talk at all about anything we've made right during any segment?
Why not? Go for it.
Yeah, well, the first thing I was involved in was a project for a 48, and it was called Blood Ties. That was starring Shekinah Austria. Hey, Shekinah! Hey, girl! Shekinah's super fun. But she came out and did the 48 with us, and it was actually it's a really good 48 film. I think it's something to be proud of. Unfortunately, though, we did not turn in on time, so we got disqualified.
Whoa.
I know. Honestly, and it happened again the next year. we got disqualified twice on the 48s. But you know what? The third time's the charm, homie. Because the third time, we submitted on time and we won 3rd overall. And we got to go to Filmapalooza in Lisbon, Portugal. So,
Whoa.
I think it made up for those those other 2 times that we just didn't turn on all time.
No, you guys turned it in 5 minutes after the deadline, and they were just like, let's just give them a bone.
Oh God.
No, it's like it's crazy with
It happens all the time.
with
People
that
miss the
though
deadline.
too. It's just like they timestamp everything. So like if it's like the same file, like say they're like. Once you click the upload button, even if it doesn't finish uploading, it timestamps it.
Oh,
So
got it.
in case you have some technical difficulties, they're like, as long as this is the same file that you haven't messed with the file, like the system knows if it's a new file or if it's been messed with. So like that's how they can tell.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's
So.
on Film Freeway? Is that what you guys use?
No, it's their own website thing.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, it's this weird. It's interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that was the thing is 48s were really the way to get into it.
Yeah, because it just puts you under pressure. And for me, for that set, I was second AD. And that's kind of where I started ADing. Because I was like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? Like, you're keeping time and in charge of the schedule, basically.
Don't let anybody go too long on takes.
Yeah,
Don't let them take too many.
And I remember it took me a while to warm up and like kind of start figuring it out that day. But once I did, and I forget who was first AD. I think it was Samantha Morales, something like that. Okay. But anyway, so I just remember just soaking it in though and just being like, oh, okay, cool. Like I can do this.
Yeah.
I can be like quiet on set. I can be like, hey, 5 minutes, guys, So I was like, I could be that squeaky wheel. Everybody hates me. That's fine. So, so that's how I started. And I've been kind of ADing and producing kind of ever since. And that was in 2022, I think, when that came out.
Yeah, 22, 23, something like that.
Yeah, and since then I've AD'd like three other projects, maybe 3-4 other projects, and I've produced another 3 or 4. I don't remember, but yeah. Anyway.
No, okay, and I just wanted to tie on a bow to your story about Blood Ties too, where it's like, and you got assigned to do second AD, and then I was just like, I'll make the music, but it was awesome to work together for the first time on that, and it is a film I'm very proud of. I think it was pretty good, especially for like your first time being together. But it's great that like we both got to get our start on the same thing too. Aww. And it's been a journey. So it's like, yeah. And I mean, you've done all kinds of different things on sets too. Like we both have.
Yeah, I've done set design. I've done makeup. I've done wardrobe. I've done obviously producing and ADing. I've directed. I have, what else have I done?
Yeah.
That's a good amount.
Yeah. And I've done sound and boom op and done the scores, and I got to direct and write and do act and do all that stuff too. So yeah. And I mean, that's what we love it too. Like making films and being on set is very addicting.
Yeah. And doing it together.
I mean, it's okay.
So back to the animated series.
Marriage. Animated series, yes.
Okay, animated like feature series, like
yes.
Okay.
Yes to it all.
Okay. Definitely like Evangelion, Outlaw Star, all the stuff that was on like Toonami back in the day in like early 2000s, Cowboy Bebop, all super good. I'm trying to think like I always loved like Looney Tunes and stuff growing up too. Like that's all classic. And even like Tom and Jerry stuff too is like still like relevant today. Like I still see people post all about all that stuff on Insta all the time. Like it never gets old,
It's a classic.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think of some of my like favorite animated films that aren't necessarily Disney, but Road to El Dorado.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that started my obsession with Latinas.
That's right. That's why you're Shadow, because you love Latinas.
I just love Latinas, Sonic.
What are we talking about?
I also love that old Sonic cartoon where Urkel was the voice of Sonic.
I do not. That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll take a break.
I know, right? Did we talk about my favorite animated series?
No. So, go for it.
So anyway, and then we can.
So back to me. Go for it.
It's Tangled.
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay.
Because I'm literally Flynn Rider.
Yeah, you're literally, yes.
I even have the chin, the beard going on.
A spitting image, yeah. The smolder, thank you.
You're the horse.
Maximus? My stallion, yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also love The Little Mermaid.
I do.
You love the Disney Renaissance stuff.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Don Bluth. Hello.
Oh yeah.
I love Don Bluth. Thumbelina. So good. And I mean, with the most iconic cast of voice actors.
Such as.
Charro.
Oh my God. Yeah, Charo.
And then Gilbert. Oh, my foot's asleep. Sorry. Anyway.
What do you mean your foot's asleep? And Iago.
Yeah.
Who else?
Oh, and then
Carol Channing.
Yeah,
Raspberries.
Raspberries.
To marry them all.
Marry them all. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry. Hello.
Thumbelina doesn't make any sense either.
I know.
Don Bluth stuff looks great, but it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Cornelius.
Yeah. Oh, Anastasia.
Oh, I love Anastasia.
That might be his best movie.
Yeah, Anastasia's so good.
Another great musical.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah, but a lot of his stuff, like, did he do, and like The Pebble and the Penguin doesn't make any sense.
I love The Pebble and the Penguin. I'm a pro Don Bluth person.
You Glazer.
Yeah,
Don Bluth, Glazer. Big time. Yeah. No, Disney Renaissance and Don. Yeah, I know. That's all super good stuff. All right, Eric, what about you? Animated stuff.
Animated series, movies.
Your pick.
My favorite series would have to be Avatar. The Last
Oh,
Airbender.
you know what? I never watched Avatar, and everybody says it's good.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
For any age group, person, for everybody. It's so good. Like earlier I mentioned Hercules. Hercules is just a classic.
So
Yeah.
good.
Like it's an overall it checks all the boxes.
It hits
does.
every note. Yeah.
It does, yeah.
It's so good. And having, and I mean, the voice cast is great too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Hades, James Woods.
Yeah.
he's
really
he's the
good.
best.
Something that I still quote to this day is if it's good.
if it's good.
If it's good. We're worms.
Was it useless or yeah, we're worms.
Yeah, we're worms. Oh my God. All right. So I want to get onto the news segment. The news. Shopify. So, okay, this is like the thing we always talk about, like LA's in like a transient period.
Sure is.
I think you can say that. About people are always like, yes, it's Hollywood, but they still go shoot everywhere else in the world, like Dubrovnik and Northern Ireland and Atlanta and all that kind of stuff. But it's like none of that is ever really permanent. Like it's always like a plague of locusts going like, they go to Boston, they go to Vancouver, and then eventually they just eat it all up and go somewhere else. But yeah, like LA itself is in a crazy time right now, and like it's the state has been fighting to try to keep Hollywood in LA, try to keep it all in California, and they passed this big $330 million tax credit thing to benefit filmmakers, and then that got doubled to $750 million. And I remember like when I first heard that news, I was like, well, that'll pay for like 2 Marvel movies. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But it's like it doesn't all pay for it. It's not the whole structure of it. It's that you get some kind of it eases the pain of how much it costs to make a movie, because the state will basically partially subsidize the cost of it after you submit your taxes for how much it costs to make, and then you get back a certain amount. And like that's cool. That's the way it's got to be done. Hollywood is kind of like real estate financing or the medical industry, where it's like you can't do it without the government. Like it's tied in. And you think of how many films like are actually like advertising for the military or the military industrial complex. Like Top Gun was like the Navy. Like, yeah, here's all the planes. Here's everything.
Right.
Like, make it look cool. Get people to want to join up.
Right.
Like, and so many action movies are just like, like bait to get people interested in guns and military stuff and things like that. And it worked for me. So, but yeah, like it's all part and parcel of the whole thing. Like, it's not just, the media itself, but yeah. So other states have been trying to get in on this, right?
Right.
And like Nevada was kind of lobbying or trying to get like a state assembly bill or something passed through that was for summer to help subsidize the cost of Summerlin Studios, which is going to be Hollywood 2.0. And it's like Vegas is really trying to just build up everything right now. Like they finally got a sports team after years and years of not having one, because I think the idea was that it was just too corrupt of a city to have a sports team that was legit. But, they got the Raiders, and it's like, well, that's legit, It says legit like the Raiders. But, and they get the Allegiant Stadium, which is a huge high-tech stadium, big destination for sports, and they built up the Sphere to be the world's most high-tech concert venue, basically, and... like they're always trying to do something big. They're trying to make that city even bigger, even though it's like having a big problem with tourism right now. Like in casino, people are like, I don't have money to spend on the casino,
Well, yeah, and I think it's just too. It's like it's just the weather sucks out there.
You can only go during like 2 months out of the year that are bearable.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just don't find it. I don't know.
Here's the thing about bad weather is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't keep people away. Like, first of all, I was looking up like cities by size, because I was thinking like, yeah, they shoot a lot of movies in Atlanta, and Atlanta's a pretty big city, right? Like, no, it's like the 35th biggest city in America. But you know what the 5th biggest city in America is? Let's take a guess.
Bloomington, California.
Is it?
Yes.
San Diego?
What's that?
San Diego.
No, it's Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
That's crazy.
So weather does not keep people away. Weather's not a deterrent.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean? And like Vegas doesn't even get as hot as Phoenix. Vegas is at elevation.
It gets cold at night though.
Oh my God,
in like the
it's
winter.
frigid in the winter there.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my God.
We did that mistake. We went to
on New Year's.
on New Year's. We went to
it was the worst New Year's of my life.
It really
in
was.
Vegas.
And we didn't know everything was closed. And
No,
we,
no,
And you have
this-
to be out on the street.
Yeah, there's no cars allowed on the strip, and you got to walk your butt around. It's like,
we missed like most of we were gonna see Boyz II Men and Bruno Mars,
yeah.
and
We got there for like the encore of Bruno Mars. That's how long it took to get into town.
yeah, from like because we had to walk from where were we staying? What hotel were we staying?
We were
Remember?
at the Wynn and we had to go to the T-Mobile. So that's like
Oh my gosh, walking.
Yeah,
we didn't.
because
No,
you
we
couldn't
got
get an Uber. Remember?
No, we like got an Uber there, but it was like you have to go like all the way out around the strip,
Right.
and then like we had to park at some like parking lot like way down closer to it, and but then we had to like basically walk back to the Wynn, which sucked. It like past midnight.
Yeah, and it was so cold. It was windy.
Back to the
Sorry.
back to the story.
I remember I bought some fake Uggs at the like convenience store. Sorry.
This
And, like,
podcast
it-
quickly became like why we hate Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but like, they tried to make Summerland Studios. I think it didn't really pass through. I think they're going to try again next year. Hollywood 2.0. But yeah, Texas launched. They passed $1 billion film incentive.
Ooh, wow.
Well, it had to-
Everything's bigger in Texas.
well, it's just there's always this one-upping of California going on
Yeah.
with Texas too.
Yeah.
It's like move out here. It's like it doesn't suck as bad. You can make more money. You know what I mean? It's like politics too. It's like all right, cool, whatever. Like if that's your thing, go do it. But yeah, like the other thing too is I was talking to someone from El Paso, and they're trying to like build their city up as like a filming destination now too. Because apparently New Mexico is where they've been doing a lot of filming and stuff. And now it's just like they're done with that and they're just going to move on somewhere else. So it's like El Paso is like, well, now Hollywood come here, because you can also go to like, I think it's Juarez is the city that's across the border from El Paso. But they're the same metro area. Like the border doesn't really,
It doesn't exist.
not really. Like it's like the Mexico, because
It's a suggested.
it's yeah.
It's like it's there, I guess.
But it's literally all the same metro area, like Mexico and the United States. It crosses the border. Like, And so they're like, yeah, we can tap into that, and we can do this, we can do that. And it's like, okay, we'll see if that works, But yeah, it's like, okay, not only is LA in trouble, but other states are seeing the opportunity of what you can do, or if you can attract film out there. And I mean, Austin was able to bring Google in as like a secondary Bay Area kind of thing, like, or a secondary Silicon Valley, basically, and bring in like other companies to headquarter there, and then like a bunch of celebrities and comedians and stuff like that, So it's like, I'm sure other parts of Texas are like, yeah, we can do that too. So, but that's like also why we're doing what we're doing too, is like, okay, like there's no better time to start building up some kind of alternative or some kind of other place to go to.
Yeah, I think eventually they're just gonna run out of cities to try to move to.
Well, once you start going to Des Moines,
Topeka, Kansas.
Yeah,
Place to be.
yeah, it's like, oh, boy, this really doubles for St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah.
That's why we really look like we're right there.
Yeah. I think it's gonna eventually come back around to like, why don't we just stick to the reason why the original filmmakers settled in Los Angeles to make films here? Mm-hmm. So like it is just gonna come back eventually.
Yeah, I mean Hollywood and LA, it's iconic. It's always gonna be there, and
Well, the history of film too, like going back to the very earliest days, is that the real place that film started was like New York and New Jersey, because Thomas Edison was from New Jersey, and he had patented like the video camera and all that stuff, film camera, and he was refining like the mechanism of it and stuff, and so that's where like all the old Buster Keaton stuff was filmed in New York and thereabouts, and then like Charlie Chaplin too, and you go far back. It's like too. There's this movie. It's called Anne, starring Pancho Villa as himself. That was like an HBO movie starring Antonio Banderas as Pancho Villa. But that was about like one of the first feature-length films ever made, and it was like a war documentary about Pancho Villa's revolution in Mexico. And it's like the guy has to keep going back and forth between New York, where the actual film like heads are and stuff like that, and then Mexico, where he's getting more like footage and building up like this narrative thing about the movie. And the film is lost to time as well. Like no copy of it, no print of it exists anymore. It's all just totally lost. And I think there's something like 80% of silent films are just gone. Like you'll never see them.
Damn,
That's crazy.
Yeah, they just never bothered to actually keep up like the.
It's because they didn't back up their.
They didn't back up
They
the hard
didn't have
drive.
the drive.
They didn't check
iCloud.
before formatting. Yeah. So and that's the thing is like Kubrick, we talked about Kubrick, he always kept his own film negatives and kept his own film prints at his house and at his estate, because he just knew that like the film studios don't take care of their own stuff. Like,
yeah, they just like put it back in storage.
Put it in the archives.
yeah, exactly. It's back there. Who cares? You know? Yeah. So, and because home video wasn't a thing and all that, there's no way to rewatch it, and people didn't put movies back in to theaters 10 years later.
Right.
So it's like film's a weird thing. But anyways, film started out really in like France and like New York, New Jersey. And then it moved out to Hollywood in like the 20s and 20s and 30s, because it was like, well, we're in proximity to all these different geographical areas where you can go to the mountains in 2 hours, you can go to the desert in 2 hours, the beach is right there, and there's forests, and all this stuff is within like a fairly decently short drive.
And I'm sure the traffic was
Well, there wasn't traffic.
yeah.
It wasn't
was
traffic.
non-existent.
Yeah.
The 405 was backed up again.
But right, and then it's like, well, now that's like impossible to do. Like it's going to take a whole day. I mean, it took us one day to go from Santa Monica back home to Redlands 5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
No, thank you.
no. And it's like, well, actually now we're in an area that's even closer to all that geographical stuff.
Yeah.
It's true. And
Yeah.
We would somehow get to the beach quicker than anyone in downtown LA going to the beach.
Yeah.
that's so. I never even thought about that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's so true. So it's like, okay, well, we get to take advantage of that all the time. When I do the little filmmaker spotlight interview stuff. A lot of people bring up like, oh, there's just so many different places to film at. You can double for anywhere in the world, basically.
Right.
San Bernardino doubles for LA in the 90s.
Does it?
Basically,
there's
yeah.
some parts that are really like, okay, this looks like it can
Stuck in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's why they filmed Captain Marvel out in downtown San Bernardino.
Did they really?
Yeah.
What? Oh, I said, did they really, like a British person?
Did they really?
Have they have a bottle of water?
Sorry.
But apparently, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I know.
that's
So-
cool. See, San Bernardino's so cool, guys. And best now.
Right.
Let's have a meetup in downtown San Bernardino on 5th Street at around 7 p.m. You know? The crowd there is immaculate.
It's lively. Let's just say that.
It's cool. It's really hip. Very hip. Oh man. But that's, I think, gonna put a bow on it for this episode. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to cover, Cindy?
No. I mean, I think we're good. I think we've talked enough for today.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, real quick. Actually, there's some more stuff I want to talk about. So, just real
Good
quick.
night, everybody. Thank you for coming.
No, next month, September 13th, we have the Inland Film Festival, you guys. That's going to be a really important one. It's like a really fun film festival here in the Inland Empire. It's going to be in San Bernardino at the Regal on September 13th. And there's going to be an award ceremony and gala on the 14th, Sunday, which is going to be at the Redlands.
The University of Redlands.
That's right.
My alma mater.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. So tickets are available for purchase. I think we can probably link the Arts Connection and.
Yeah. I just want to talk a little bit about the Inland Film Festival, IFF.
Sure.
Is that it's only the second year it's going on. And last year, I got to say, it was a very impressive festival. I talk about this a lot. I've been to lots of different film festivals now after promoting my short film, Ram's Head, which you can watch on YouTube.
Shameless self-plug-in.
You gotta have it. Gotta have it. So, but yeah, like, and seeing other people's screenings of their films that I've worked on and stuff too. But it really impressed me because it was a big event. Like, it was a big deal.
Yeah, there was a lot of films, and honestly, I was so impressed that they ran on time, which is pretty big because a lot of times at the film festivals, it's like something messes up, like, and they're running like super behind, so they had to cut the Q&A out or like cut it really short. Like, everybody gets like one question, like, what's your name?
Yeah.
What'd you direct? Okay, cool. Next one.
Yeah, and it's like this second one is going to be even bigger and better. It's at the Regal in downtown San Bernardino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, it's a big, nice movie theater.
Yeah, I really like the theater down there.
Yeah. But it's a great venue for it. And like, IFF is really serious about promoting the filmmakers that they're screening to. Like, that's not a luxury you get at a lot of festivals.
Right.
Like, only some actually have like social media presence and bother to like boost you. Aside from like A-tier stuff that's going to like make and break your career, but it's not like Sundance or something like that. But yeah, like, no, it's definitely like something to really be proud of for here too. And it's definitely got a big contingent of the local filmmakers out here too.
So I'm excited to see who got in. I know I have a film that I co-directed that's going to be in there. It's called Extra Hearts if you guys want to watch it. And Casey.
I have two films that are going to be there. Actually,
Look at you.
one I directed called Ram's Head that I plugged just a second ago, and then one I co-directed for the Collaborative Film Challenge. My co-director, Marie Black. Shout out. Hi, Marie. That one got selected too, and it's called Tapped Out, and that's another drama. I mean, two dramas that I've gotten to direct.
I know.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I know, and it's like I'm not a very dramatic person. I'm not a very serious person.
Yeah.
But I like to make serious movies.
Apparently.
Yeah, I know. So
It's a testament to how this thing that we're building, Desert Empire, is like by people who are actually making these films and not just like watching a couple movies on a Saturday night.
Right.
No, and it's like all our friends have gotten selected too. And I mean, this ain't just like a who you know kind of thing. It's like everybody's making good stuff out
Yeah,
here,
there's
is the
a
thing.
lot of like really good things. It's like, dang, like that looks good. So I'm gonna be really excited to watch a lot of films. At the Inland Film Festival.
Yeah. So that's it. I think that's where we're going to be at. We're also going to be at Red Digital Cinema coming up next week. I'm super excited about that. We're taking some filmmakers from out here to go talk to Red HQ. Red were the nicest people we talked to. They're the best, and I'm really excited to get to see what's cooking over there.
Yeah,
and get some hands-on time with like a V-Raptor or something like that. That'd be so cool.
Something gnarly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they filmed Superman on. And It's like, oh yeah, Superman looked good.
Yeah, I'm excited too. That's gonna be a fun field trip, you guys. Make sure everybody pack your lunch.
So,
And stay connected for future events, right?
Absolutely. Oh, make sure to plug in, follow us.
yeah, well, give us a follow at Desert Empire Filmmaker on Instagram, on YouTube, and wherever podcasts are found. Once I get that RSS feed figured out. But yeah, so we've got a lot of projects. We got a lot of things to help people out that we're really excited about. I've got some film projects of my own that I'm really working on right now too that I'm excited about. And so do you. We've got some scripts we want to work on together.
Gosh.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
The hardest part. Eric, what about you? What's your plug?
My plug is that I'm the social media manager now.
That's right. Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
And you will be seeing really cool things from me in the next coming months, year. I'm gonna make something happen.
Well, you're gonna make something
Better be
happen.
faster than a year.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. I'm excited for you. I really am. So we'll be there.
Oh yeah. All right. Bye everybody. We love you.